Yeah. All right. Oh my gosh. You might notice my little friend sitting up in the trunk area. Me and him have been doing our thing. I had my phone on the charger. Not that you guys want to see it anyway, because it's literally been like 3 videos of freaking grinding. And I gotta be honest, raise your hand if you're tired of grinding. I hope everyone raise their hands. I hope every one of you guys raise your hand. I don't care if you're at work, raise your hand. If you're in college, raise your hand. If a teacher calls on you, just text me. I'll give you the answer to the question. If you're sitting at the dinner table with your parents, I say with your parents, most of the people that watch this channel are older. So if you're sitting at the table with your family, you just raise your hand, you watch this video, raise your hand, your wife goes, what is it? You go, I'm tired of grinding. And she was like, wow. You're like, not really, I'm just kidding. You can never get tired of grinding. Get tired of using the grinder, but you never get tired of grinding, you know what I mean? All right, what the hell? We have cut our little slivers out of the trunk. I said I probably wasn't gonna do that. I did anyway, because I'm just that stupid. We finished the door over here. So we are, oh my gosh, here it comes. We are officially, except for the dash, we are officially done grinding, at least big job grinding, for the time being, because I am tired of being covered in grinding dust, grinding wheel. And we actually escaped mostly unscathed. And that wasn't even from the grinding wheel, that was my own hulking out on something. So anyway, let's take a look. You guys want to take a look? I know you don't, but you're gonna do it anyway. And if you want, you just fast forward, because you have that option. Okay, we got these slivers out. We also got what was left of the fuel filler stuff out. We zip tied the fuel filler door shut. That's right, I said zip tied. We finished up our door. Oh, dang it, I was gonna do the bottom. I'm sorry, I lied, I'm not done grinding. I'm gonna get a sliver here at the bottom, but for the most part, we're done. So yeah, we're done with that. Now we're gonna do the, one of the things we'll be working on will be the dash. I keep talking about the dash and nothing ever gets done about it. But I think this is where we're going. I think we're gonna go like right here, and then we'll do our panel deal right here, where we'll have our, our MSD and, yeah, we'll mount our gauges in there, and then we'll have our MSD and our 2-step and our module selector right here. All the things a growing Lincoln needs to turn himself into a man. And we'll maybe mount the wiring stuff to it as well. I don't know. That might look a little weird with a bunch of wire. I don't know. We'll have to see. It'll be very race car-ish looking, but it just cuts down on how much wiring there has to actually be running through the car, which, you know, I guess is pretty nice. But anyway, that's where we're at now. And in the next clip, I think we'll I may just go ahead and kind of mark this out and just cut it. And once it's cut, I have to make sure this is what I want. I've already sat in here and kind of, you know, like, you know, would this be okay? I'd have to start it, then harness up. If I had a seatbelt on, it's not a big deal, but with a harness, I'd have to, because I have to lean forward in the seat. Anyway, these are all race car problems. So I think we're pretty good. I think we're pretty good there. So yeah. All right, that's what I need to do. Sorry, I'm thinking while I'm filming. Shouldn't be doing that. We're brainstorming together. Do you guys feel my brain waves? Ooh, you're not a brain hand puppet. You're a hand puppet. Yeah, you feel my brain waves coming through? Can you feel it? I'm trying to telepathically connect with you, the audience. Do you feel it? All right, it's probably just a headache. There is, I think, what we're gonna end up with. I just got this gauges. Obviously, that's a no bueno. But everything fits. we're good. And then, you know, we can, you know, wow, flick. I think pretty sure we got enough spots. Yeah, we're good, at least for right now. All right. I'm thinking, sorry. But I think that's going to be what we're going to end up with. And then, of course, you can see under here, you can, you know, run the wires and stuff out. And then we'll probably put just another hole right here with a hole saw. So we can just run everything across the top of the intake. We're going to do the battery down over here like we did the failed TD. So everything will be pretty compact. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for our dash. So it's about time for me to head home. But you know, hey, we're making progress. Someone had sent Pirate something about doing a switch panel and stuff, and that's a good idea. Like a lighted switch panel for a boat and stuff like that. That's a really good idea. I just happen to have already had the stuff to do this, so. But in something else, I might do that. That's actually a good idea. I didn't really think of that, but because that's not my world. But or like 4-wheel drive, you know, it's got the different switch. And it's all. I need to buy one and kind of look at it and see what I think about it. But anyway, but I'll be honest, I like flicking switches. I mean, I like having the old school toggle look. That's just that's just me, I guess. So, and we probably won't even worry about sealing these up. We'll just leave that open, you know, be like a glove box. But yeah, I'm happy, I think, with that. Happy enough. So we can put some stickers on here, make it all look race car-y, you know, sponsored. All right, we'll see you guys in the next clip. I'd also like to point out for the record that Teresa was watching the video where I've got the shirt on the scoop. She goes, "What are you, like, trying to be like pro stock guys, hide the carburetor and intake?" And I was like, I love you, because that's what you thought of. I told her, no, it's to keep the stuff out of the carb. She goes, I figured that, but the first thing I thought of was guys covering their intakes and carburetors up, pro stock guys. I said, yeah. So she's a pro stock, man. That's her jam. She'd be digging it. So and she likes the funny car guys too, but she'd be digging the pro stock dudes. But anyway, I was throwing that on. It made me think of us talking about that, because she was watching one of the videos and commented on it, or said something to me about it, of course. So, and we're also going to weigh our stuff. I keep saying that, but I'm going to do it all at once. You know, we'll do this deal and this deal compared to this deal, and then we've also got this deal. And this is not an inconsequential pile of metal. It feels a little heavy, or maybe I'm just getting old. But anyway, we'll get that weighed up. So, all right, but that will be tomorrow after work, which to you guys will just be the next clip. Here's something else we're gonna get to do, is swap these tires back from these wheels onto these wheels. Because this is what we're gonna run. We're gonna run our Pro Stars on the LOVEBOAT with these ancient stiff walls, but they still work good. They work good enough for that car. And we're gonna run our our MTs. There's one of them right here. We're gonna run these MTs that Pirate gave us. We're gonna run those on the on some Space Savers. So that is it's a lot lighter than what's on the car now. Not a lot, but it is light enough to do it. Plus, it kind of goes with the look of the car more. I always said I wouldn't put the nice wheels on it till it ran an 8, but I don't know. The car it's kind of janky looking. It probably looks like maybe it's faster than it actually is, sort of. So these wheels will make it maybe look look as slow as it is, if that makes any sense. It makes sense to me, to this guy right here, and that's all that matters. So what am I doing more grinding? Well, got to, for a fuel cell. I didn't really feel like working on the dash right now. And I thought about putting the fuel cell in the car and go ahead and kind of roughing in the fuel system. But before I put the cell in, I wanted to mount the trunk lid because I'm probably gonna have to slide. I know that's unbelievable, but I can do that. Slide in here, and I've already drilled, obviously here and here, there and there, and we're fixing to drill the trunk lid. I'll pin it on here, make sure it's exactly what I want. We may have to do a little tweaking with the pins. And then I'll crawl in and mark the back holes, take it off, drill it, set it on. Hoping we don't make a huge mess of this because I want it to, you know, kind of fit kind of snuggish, I guess, but we'll see how it works out. But anyway, we're using, and I'm pretty sure that Dan sent me these. If I am incorrect on that, on the hood pins, I am sorry. I am hell on wheels with names. That's an actual fact. Sorry, there's stuff on the roof, and when the wind's blowing, it rattles and makes noise. I don't know how bad it'll be on the audio. But anyway, pretty sure Dan sent me those. If I'm wrong on that, I apologize. But we're using them. So that's just what we're mocking up right here. So as you can see, got a mark, got one on the other side. Let's drill these holes and see how it looks. We're not good at stuff like this. Precision, that is not in our vocabulary at all. Well, that actually turned out a little better than I thought it was as far as fitment goes. Again, we don't have the height set. We just, you know, screwed them in and we're probably going to do some tweaking because they're kind of loose. I mean, our gaps aren't great, but I mean, let's be 100% honest here. All we're trying to do is, you know, make sure the trunk lid don't fly off of it, and at the same time make it kind of easy to access, and you know, have some weight off. So, like I say, we'll get in and we'll do these two, and then I think, you know, we'll kind of set the heights and stuff, and then it's probably not quite as bad as I thought it was going to be, possibly, but it'll look a little weird. Probably get a few looks here and there. People be like, what in the crap? And then they look inside of it and they're like, oh my gosh, it's a pro mod. Oh, this thing's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, it's going to be a lot of fun anyway. But it's going to be a lot more fun when it's got a little bit more power in it. It'll be fun to mess with, you know, the way it sits now. But once we put a little steam under the hood, oops, sorry, and we'll get it to, you know, we can get it to choo-choo a little bit more, then it'll be a little bit more fun. So it'll be interesting anyway. Let me drill these holes. Hand puppet, let's go do a thing right now. Look, I drew on him to try out the pin. I should have drew a face on him. Oh well, maybe we'll rectify that mistake. Our gap's not 100% great, but hey, it's a race car, like I said. We don't have the heights adjusted, obviously. We're gonna go down a bunch. But I mean, I can live with it. I'm not hating on it. So I mean, we're gonna go down quite a bit where it'll just be so you know, I'm not hating on it. Admittedly, it'll kind of suck, like, you know, at a gas station, you know, putting gas in it and stuff. I look kind of weird taking a deck lid off of a Lincoln Town car. But, you know, if someone asks, I say, hey, it's a race car, man. My grandma, we got to get to bingo. What do you want me to do, dude? Them Social Security checks hit, we got to get to the bank, yo. Grandma deals in cash. She ain't down with no direct deposit. What are you talking about? Shoot, online banking. What the hell is that? So, yeah. Get down there when they got her coffee. You know, BOGO at Publix. We got to get down there and get 2 packs, dude. And we got to get down there in a hurry because all the other older ladies are getting down there too. But a lot of them have got like newer Buicks and stuff like that. Got a little bit more oomph than the old Lincoln had. So Granny didn't want to buy a new car, so we upgraded. I mean, we just upgraded and made it a little faster. So, yeah, well, here we go. Matthew McConaughey thought he was a Lincoln lawyer. I'm the Lincoln lawyer, and I'm going to dispense a little justice out. We're going to prove some people guilty. Starting with Kev Dog. Does the state rest its case? Does the prosecution rest its case? Yes. Has the defense got anything else to say? No, he ain't got nothing to say, except ouch. Ouch. Dang. It was as big as it looks. All right, there we go. We got our deck lid. I mean, it takes me 3 hours to do anything at all on this car, so we should have it running by next year. Just kidding. Just kidding. Hand puppet, I'm just kidding. We're working as hard as we can. Now we'll, you know, maybe tighten these down or whatever. We got it in and start doing the fuel cell thing. So, all right, cool. Just a lot of yakking, a lot of looking at a Lincoln trunk lid. It does not get much jankier than this. I guess we found some spacers because the trunk goes this way. We want the fuel cell, you know, to be at the very least level. If it's a little tilted back toward the back of the car, I'm even fine with that. It just keeps fuel in the sump. So this is what we had laying around. And I know, again, everyone doesn't have these options. But those spacers are something I saved from something else. I don't know where they came from, but I got them from something I bought or something. So anyway, we've got, it's not tightened, it's just mocked up, but we just gotta tighten it up and I think it'll be ready to go. Again, super janky. We got a lot of trunk room in here though, so we're not, I mean, we got plenty of room in this car, period, so no biggie there. But hey, it's progress. All I can say is that it's progress. I'm sorry. We got the fuel cell mounted, got the trunk lid basically mocked up. We just got to tighten everything down. And we got the door finished out. So I know, guys, baby steps. I'm trying. I mean, people been asking about Water Kid. I like how there's one guy that has called him Water Kid a few times. I guess, you know, talk to text is a real problem, but Water Kid, I don't know if he likes that or not. He's what a kid. So just saying, he's sensitive about that stuff. I don't care. Call him whatever you want. Well, maybe not, but it don't matter to me. Call him Water Kid if you want to. But anyway, Teresa said we probably need to give him a new outfit. Just, he's had the same clothes for a while. So anyway, that's it. Hey, thanks for commenting. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for all the support of the channel that you guys give through comments and all the stuff that you've sent us. Obviously, we used some of it today. So thank you very much. And thanks for watching. And until next time, with Substandard Leader and Fox Body videos, and you know, no. Lincoln videos. We'll see you guys in the next vid. What do you think, bro? Hey, we're going to Philly's. Cheesesteak, hoagies, they are really good. I know we live in Florida, but these guys are like actually from Philly, so they're pretty good, man. They're delicious. So that's what we're having for dinner tonight, in case anybody's wondering. You ain't getting nans. Oh, sorry, I also didn't get a whole lot done that I would have liked to, because I was doing some mad smack talking in our group text to Kevin. Woo! Hey, his wife's probably still dumping water on him, trying to put him out. I mean, he looks like a piece of bacon been sitting at Waffle House under the weight for about 8 minutes. He is crispy.